Welcome back to another YouTube video, you beautiful hosers. So I decided today we're going to talk about two different things. One being Call of Duty, and the second being Mortal Kombat. And this time it's not actually a Mortal Kombat controversy, so we're going to start with that. So Ed Boon actually made a tweet during yesterday's Combo Breaker, just before the Grand Finals finished. Congrats to Scar, by the way, for beating Sonic Fox 3-2. Really, all Ed Boon said, other than showing Shang Tsung in a GIF, he said they will be showing the rest of the DLC characters for Kombat Pack 1. Now, I'm pretty sure we're all aware by now the way that they like doing combat packs. They do it in twos, they no longer do it in ones. As far as Mortal Kombat goes, I think this might actually be the last one they make. I don't see them wanting to reboot the series anymore. They might make more Injustice games, but I think that's about it. But other than that, there's a lot of things that are going on with the DLC, such as the leaks, the rumors, that sort of thing. But when he said next week, everybody's like, so do we have to wait, like, next week? Till, like, next Sunday? And the days after that? Or is that, like, this week and you're just saying next week? There's a bit of confusion there. I'm pretty sure he's going to clarify it later on Twitter. However, for now, that's the way that it's going. So, he's not the only character. And they will be announcing the rest of the Kombat Pack. However, there's one thing that doesn't make any sense, is a lot of their characters, since launch, need buffs now. It's sad, because Kotal and Shao Kahn are literally nightmares to look at, to even try to remotely play as right now. There's a few other characters that need help, such as Kung Lao, because almost everything he does is an overhead. So, pretty much if you stand block, you're probably never going to get hit by any of his stuff. Other than that, the second piece of news is Call of Duty. So, it's really confusing. I understand that they already did Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, so they don't want to say Modern Warfare 4. Instead, they're doing a soft reboot of the series, according to Kotaku and a couple of other sources that have had talks with them. Other than that, there's not a whole lot that a person can say. We already kind of knew it was going to be Modern Warfare, considering one of the voice actors kind of flipped the bill, saying it was Modern Warfare 4, so I guess it is the fourth Modern Warfare game in the series. However, I think it's going to die at this game, to be completely honest. Because I really don't see them doing anything more if Treyarch fully takes over. Because that's not exactly Treyarch's IP. So with Sledgehammer being gone, and Raven being in limbo, considering they help most of them, and Infinity Ward having issues, I guess we're probably going to be seeing a lot more Black Ops games, which, to be honest, have been subpar since the second one came out. But it's kind of strange that they want to soft reboot the series instead of doing what, like Black Ops is doing with Modern Warfare 4, with Modern Warfare 4, but Black Ops is doing with Black Ops 4. That's what I meant to say. So, essentially what's happened there is Black Ops 4 takes place between 2 and 3. If they were to do Modern Warfare 4, they could have done the same thing, except for have it take place between 1 and 2. Because there is a lot of love for the characters that were in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1. Not so much 3, because a lot of people hated 3. I enjoyed 3, but I'm one of the few. Anyways, The main reason being is there was a lot of iconic characters in the first two games, as opposed to the third where it's just reiterating their stories and trying to close out the chapter. So it would make more sense if they wanted to continue it, having Soap and Captain Price meet Simon Ghost Riley, and I can't remember the other guy's name. But it's kind of strange how they're doing that, and they still have ghosts, like the game Ghosts, to be honest, where it's easily able to be tied in, because Ghost is actually supposed to take place after the events of Modern Warfare 3. However, it does a lot of bouncing around, is what I'm going to say. However, there's a lot of things that can correlate between the two, because some of the events happen at the same time of the first three games. Other events happen at the very end of them. But it's just one of the games that was hit and miss. I mean, they could build upon that, but if they're rebooting Modern Warfare, I think Ghost is pretty much dead at this point in time. And also, apparently, Black Ops 5 is happening next year, or something like that. It doesn't make any sense. There was supposed to be a Cold War game that was coming out by Sledgehammer Games, and it was labeled a mess, but nobody knows what Activision considers a mess anymore. I mean, they released Black Ops 4, which every update makes it worse, pretty much. And now they're doing this. Say what you want about COD World War II, but at least that game, when they got the servers running, the game was fine. Unlike Black Ops 4, where every update they do is either killing a gun, killing a character, or just crashing your game for no known reason. Oh, you hit the Xbox dashboard button, guess what? Game crash. You're not paying enough attention to your COD game. But yeah, it's one of the weird things that's going on with Activision is they're doing all this, and I think it's partially in retaliation to the split they had with Bungie and the entire Blizzard thing. So, we'll just have to see how it plays out. I hope you're having a fantastic 2019, and if you're not, I hope it gets better for you sooner rather than later. Peace out, and I shall see you all in a brand new live stream tomorrow, which I think we're going to be playing Mortal Kombat, to be honest.